Alrighty, so this video is just going to be on like how to approach a patient when they come into your doors. It's not really the words you say only, but also your demeanor. And I told this to Dr. Ha this week, didn't I, is that people are not going to come into treatment under your doors for years because you have a science or a logic or a treatment they can't find anywhere else in the world. But they're going to treat with you because they're convinced that when they walk through your door, they're a little more significant than the doctor down the street, okay? So one thing that I can't stand, and the most important people in the clinic are the people at the front desk. They're the gatekeepers. By far, bar none. There's no impression like the first impression. And Dr. Ha, would you not agree your front desk is your first impression?
I totally agree.
Yep. So what's really cool is, it doesn't make even Dr. Ha, when he came here this week to work with me, if I would have walked in, I knew he was going to be here, but how would you have felt if I would have said, hey, what's your name? And you would say, Dr. Ha, didn't you know I was going to be here this week to work with you, Travis?
Yes.
And you would feel very, insignificant.
Right.
It's the same thing with the patients. So my favorite is Tom, we've been expecting you. Okay, I know his name is not Tom, but that's a very generic name I can go with. So when somebody comes in, you know what they're there for, right? Take a look at your schedule. See, we've got Tom Jennings, these are made up names. Tom Jennings coming in at 4 o'clock with knee pain. We've got Cynthia Wallgrass coming in at 4:30 with back pain. And when they come in, say, hey, Tom, we've been expecting you. I saw here that you got some low back pain, right?
Yes.
Well, good deal, good deal. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to give you some very brief paperwork. It's not the most fun part, but we're not going to leave you alone on it. Okay? So if you have any questions, you just let us know. All right?
Sure.
When you're finished with that, our medical provider is going to come out, and he or she will grab you, and then you're going to go with them, and they're going to go through a brief history on your health. All right? We have several different avenues here. We have nutritional routes, regenerative medicine routes. We have spinal decompression. We're always confident, whatever you're here to have addressed today, that there is a way to address that, okay, and get that to healing. So we're going to go through everything today. If necessary, we'll even take some more x-rays or review any x-rays that you have, and we're going to get you scheduled to come back in. We'll do a report of findings, right, and we'll show you the treatment that works best for you, okay?
Sounds great.
Sounds great. This is also I did a lot of talking at him for scripting, but you softening the demeanor, smiling, these are the X factors. Only 6% of all communication is verbal. So when I tell you, I even stand with open palms because that shows openness. Because if I'm doing this, that's a whole different message to him than if I'm doing this, okay? And our patients are smart people. That's why they're taking routes like Chiro PT, things that actually heal them. And no smart people will get into anything that they don't know what they're getting into. Additionally, nobody makes a decision on treatment when they're in a state of confusion. Okay? They make decisions when they're in a state of certainty. When I explain to him this entire situation and everything that's going to go down, it puts him in control in the driver's seat again, and he feels certain. Okay? At the same time, telling him the process makes him feel comfortable. So now you have a patient who's comfortable and certain. And those two things will breed their confidence in you, okay? So whatever your treatments are, don't focus on my words. Get the understanding of it. Make the patient feel certain, comfortable, put them at ease, let them know the process, let them know that you've been expecting them and you've done some type of research, because significance is what makes lasting patients. Dr. Wiles, is there anything you want to add or anything like that?
That's very good. And a lot of times my staff would ask, well, should we tell them about, should we know more about the treatment so we can explain it to them?
Yeah.
And I think the answer is no, because like you said, they're not looking for technology.
Mm-hmm.
They want to be, for one, for you to acknowledge them.
Yep.
And for two, to be able to let them have the certainty that we are able to help them.
That's true.
So what the treatments are, you really don't need to explain. That's our job, that's the doctors, to explain to them once we determine what they need.
Yep. And I'm not a doctor, never have been, obviously. And anytime, you're always safeguarded. If they ask you some detailed question at the front desk on treatment, say, our medical providers specialize in that treatment, and I assure you, Mr. Johnson, we're going to have that and any other questions you have fully answered. Okay? We promise that when you leave here, you'll be confident in the treatment we have here for you.
Perfect.
Again, that one again. I promise when you leave here, that Tom, you're going to be fully confident in the treatment that we do have here with you. okay? Please let me know I can help on any of your paperwork, and like I said, right after, the provider will be out to grab you, okay? Other things, yeah, something you said there that's very powerful is, it's not the science, it's not science, right? They don't need to necessarily hear the science at the front desk if they ask you a question. You don't have to know all of the science. The science doesn't sell, emotion does, right? You want to make sure they feel confident in what you're doing, right? Anything else? That's pretty much it.
That was it. That was awesome.
All right. Yep. Thank you.